Hello, hello. Give me a second. My chat's not, my little chat on screen thing isn't working. I can see it like on my stream preview in OBS, but I can't see it on the side of my screen like I normally have it. Well, I don't know why it's not working, so apologies in advance if I'm not quite as responsive to chat as I normally am, because chances are I'm just not seeing it. But, yeah, so today we are playing Inscryption, which is this really cool game that it's actually been, I think, a couple years now since it was released. I am not entirely sure. I've played through it all once, but I am starting on a fresh save. So, we will see how this goes. This is actually by the same developer as Pony Island, Daniel Mullins, who so I'm sure y'all know I just finished playing Pony Island. He does a lot of really cool games. You'll probably see some similar theming because his games tend to have some common, what's the word? Common theming, I guess. But yeah, this is really cool and yeah. Oh, I still have Pony Island listed as the game category. Let me fix that. Come on, man. I know I fixed this. Inscription. I'm probably gonna have to just... There we go. Inscription. There we go. Okay. Let's do this.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
All right, we can't start a new game, so we're gonna have to continue. Like I've said, I have played this before, so I am going to be slightly more knowledgeable of the game mechanics than someone normally would be. Ooh. But yeah, let me know if there's ever anything that I need to explain for those of y'all who haven't seen it before. I might accidentally skip over some stuff. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. I need to fix that voice. I can't keep doing that voice. Play the squirrel card. Alright. Now play your stoat. Stoats cost 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is its attack power, 1. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like this. My turn. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. I always forget that it's spelled like that, because I've always heard it pronounced coyote, like it's spelled with an A. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. How dull. Well, it's not like I can do anything else unless I draw a squirrel. Oh, the stoat's moving. That's cool. I didn't notice that my first time around. Right? And then I can use this to play a wolf. Wait. Ah. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Its suffering is real, but you will see it again. Oh, I'm sorry. I play my wolf, take care of the coyote. Because you are learning, I will pass. I'm gonna take... Okay, so these are both 2 sacrifices, then I can't do anything. 3 damage dealt, 3 weights on the scale. Pass. I'm just gonna keep my wolf there, because that'll do the trick. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. I mean, I suppose I am technically winning, but it's the tutorial, so I don't think it really counts. The atmosphere is so cool. It really is. And it just keeps getting better, this game. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. I guess I go forward. 2 denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. The caustic adder, damage from its poison bite is always lethal. The undying cat, sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. So I know what's coming next up on this map, so I'm going to take the adder. And that's because what's coming up on this next map should allow me to take a card and give its ability to another card. Another creature joins your caravan. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. Sweet. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle, break in case of emergency. And have a second. These get really useful later on when you really need that extra card for a sacrifice. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. Oh yeah, I'll try to give it again before we get to the point where it happens, but I don't remember exactly when it happens, so brief warning for a little bit of gore coming up. I think it's pretty far in, but just right off the bat, it's good to say. 3 is as much as you can carry. Alright, I assume this is another fight? Yeah. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play, I get it. Maybe you'll help me? Play along for now. You may now see my moves ahead of time. Alright, what are you gonna... He's gonna play a wolf cub. Wolf cubs, if I remember correctly. It's been a hot second since I've played this. The wolf cubs, if I remember correctly, they take 1 turn after they're initially played to turn into a wolf. Alright, so I've got a squirrel. I'll take my squirrel and I will put my stoat here. Here we go. Because that should be the only place I can actually do damage. Everywhere else is blocked. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. Alright, I'm gonna take another squirrel. What? Oh, I accidentally clicked out of the game. Take another squirrel. I kind of feel bad about sacrificing the stoat again, but it's going to be kind of necessary if I want to do good, if I want to do any good damage. So I'm going to take this and this, put my adder here. Oh wait, no, I should have put it there. It's fine. This is fine. A serpent perhaps more deadly than man. And then, cool little... oh, it closed it. I looked away for a second and it closed it. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. So I'm gonna take a squirrel, play it here. Then my river snapper is gonna kill off the bat. I'm gonna get more items, so I don't feel too bad about using a squirrel right now. Instead, I'm gonna take the wolf and kill off their wolf. Take a squirrel, play, and then I just keep going until he dies. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. I think I get another card here. Yes. The young wolf cub. It grows into a wolf after a single turn. Or I can take the meek sparrow, an inexpensive, if feeble, flying creature. I'm gonna take the sparrow for now. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. I'm gonna take the adder, sacrifice you. You looked upon your menagerie and selected a healthy host. I am actually going to give it to the stoat, because he only costs 1 blood, and if I can increase his damage, that's always good. What an honor. Notice how his eyes light up? I actually didn't notice that the first time, but not all cards do that. Only some of the cards do that. I think actually it should only be 3 cards that do that. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the adder now lives in the stoat. This is the... yes. So these little things, yeah, behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. But hopefully that won't be a problem for me, because I should be able to just kill him off. Take my squirrel. Did I not draw my stoat? That's an issue. Alright, then I'm gonna take my sparrow. And since you're really weak, I'm gonna put you in front of an airborne card so that you don't get killed off immediately. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. Yep. The totems, pain in the ass. So now I need to take another wolf. Damn it. Oh, shit. I didn't do my math right. I thought I'd have 1 health left. You've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Right? There is different things all along the walls of this room. The totems are honestly a little bit OP. Later in the game, we get the chance to get one for ourselves, so that's always nice. Okay, so I need to find the code for the clock. The painting's empty for right now, I think. Yeah, painting's empty as of right now. Need to find the code for the safe. All these little minifigures. Those do something. I don't remember what they do. I'm pretty sure. Alright. Candlestick. Bring it here. I don't think I will yet. Ooh, what's in here? So this one, I think you find another wooden animal and you can use that to grab the knife. I need the key for that. Ugh. Why are his hands so big compared to his head? There is the wolf. Oh, that's the little animal you get to find. You can unlock the wolf and that'll get the... If you already know everything at the start, you can speedrun this part. I mean, technically I can, but honestly, I like to kind of take my time with games. I feel like there's a lot of cool little details you miss, even playing the first time around when you're just focused on learning the game mechanics. How do I sit down? Oh, that's what I have to do. Inscryption is such a good styled game. Its aesthetic is just impeccable. And I mean, this is a consistent thing with almost all of Daniel Mullins' games, but there's so many cool little details that you just miss if you're not looking for them. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? So basically you get 2 lives. Pick a card. Any card. I've got to be honest, I noticed these little mushrooms the first time around, but I thought they were like push pins, because I didn't actually know about the mushrooms. I already have 2 wolves, so I'm gonna take another sparrow. You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire. Warm it by the fire. That will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. He has the instant kill on him, so he doesn't need any more power. I think I'm gonna give it to my river snapper. Because the sparrows I mostly just have because they're cheap. River snapper's a really good defensive card since it has 6 health. Oh, I forgot to read the text. Without a word, you pulled the river snapper away from the fire and left. Alright, another fight. Here's hoping I don't mess up that too bad this time. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Oh, he can only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Okay, so I'm gonna take my squirrel. And that will be... No, I can't play my stoat yet. I'm gonna play my sparrow, just to block the grizzly. And then I will sacrifice my sparrow and play the stoat, I think. Get that sweet, sweet instant kill. Back on the board. He's not gonna play anything else, I don't think, in this one, but I'm still just gonna sacrifice my squirrels, play that wolf, and get the overkill damage. because you'll see him collecting the overkill. Whatever extra damage you do, he collects, and then you can use that to redeem for cards later on. Although it looks like I'm not going to get to redeem before the boss, which kind of sucks, because I could use the extra card to watch for the boss. So I'm going to take the Bullfrog, and then I'm going to try and add his sigil to my River Snapper later on to just increase its defensive power. A rock may get you out of a hard place. I'm going to take the boulder. Feeling overburdened enough with a full 3 items, you carried on. Alright, and then this is the Prospector, I think? The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. What kind of voice am I gonna give him? What kind of voice should I give him? I feel like he should have like a real... I feel like he should definitely have an accent. Hee-haw, 'twas the Prospector. Okay. Pack Mule and Coyote. I'm gonna take... Do I have my Stoat? I do not. I'm gonna take the Squirrel, and... I'm gonna play the... I can play either the Bullfrog or the Sparrow. It's not gonna matter. Either one of them's gonna die. I'm gonna take the Sparrow in case I need the Bullfrog later. So I'm gonna take a little bit of extra damage here to try and... Actually, no, I'm not gonna risk the extra damage. Alright, so now what I can do is I can take a Squirrel, put that down, sacrifice these 2 to play my Wolf. Only issue is as soon as that Coyote comes down, it's gonna kill off my Wolf. I am gonna take a Squirrel, just so I build up a stock of them. And I can take you, Sparrow. I can play a Squirrel. And sacrifice the Squirrel. Play the Sparrow here. The Sparrow will hopefully tank that damage. Then I need a card. He's doing the Prospector again? Easy, boss. The mule's key. Yeah, so my goal is to try and kill off the mule. I'm gonna take my Squirrel in a bottle. Take you here. You sure? Yes, I'm sure. Because the minute I take the mule, I get a whole bunch of cards. He's gonna get 3 damage in on me, but that's not a huge deal now that I have some cards to work with. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Squirrel, play the cat over here so I don't have to worry about an attacker. Then I can take another Squirrel, play that here, then sacrifice these 2 for my adder. So I can either sacrifice my... I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice my adder for that. Get the extra damage in. Oh wait, I could have sacrificed my cat there to play the Bullfrog. I didn't need to. It's fine. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. Nope, the two candles are pretty self-explanatory. There's gold in them cards. Wait, shit, I forgot about this. I don't have any extra cards. It's okay, I can just use this to build up a backup of squirrels, hopefully. I'm like 80% sure I have infinite squirrels, so I'm just gonna keep holding off this bloodhound until I can play my river snapper, which now has 2 damage. I can either kill the adder or I can get 1 hit in on the bloodhound. I think I'm probably gonna get my 1 hit in on the bloodhound. Well, shit. The battle had taken a toll on you. Your supply of new creatures was exhausted. Starvation began to set in. What does that do? If a creature would attack a card bearing this sigil, it does not. Well, shit. I can play my boulder there, but I'm pretty much screwed. Yeah, I'm screwed. I just kind of have to let him kill me. More gold for me. Well, hey, at least now I get a death card. This is something that I've never seen. It is a really, really, really cool game. There is, there's a lot of very cool mechanics in it, and this is just the beginning. It just keeps getting better from here. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. Though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Pick a card to draw the cost from. Sparrow, definitely. And another. This time I will use its power and health. I'm gonna take my River Snapper. I think I need a better defense than an offense. Now choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. I never did ask you your name. Melody. There is now. Oh, the starvation. Never seen anyone losing all the cards. I honestly remember being, I remember being better at this. But also, it's been a hot second since I've played this, so I suppose it makes sense that I'm gonna be a little rusty. There is now but one final matter. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. But what if I want to smile? I'm honestly not surprised that it happened this early on in the game, just because I don't really have a whole ton of cards to buffer with. Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. The resourceful possum costs 2 bones. You gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes, for any reason. So that is either a regular death or a sacrifice. Alright, so I can take the squirrel. Sacrifice you for the stoat. From the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it is spent or the battle ends. Well, my stoat's gonna die this next turn, so Instead, I can take a squirrel and play my possum. My possum's gonna die. Or wait, no, my possum actually won't die because the rattler only has 1 health. Which makes sense. Rattlesnakes, honestly? Take my... Wait, shit, no. My wolf's gonna die. It's fine, I only need to get 1 more damage in on him. Oh. I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. It is beside the safe. So again, I'm just gonna check for anything here. I'm pretty sure you get a reward if you match up the cards to this painting. I need a raven egg and a squirrel. But I'm like 80% sure it changes every time you die, so your odds of actually having the cards at the right times to match it up are fairly low. I'm gonna check if anything over here is new. No, there's nothing new over here. Wolf's still in the cage. Globe still doesn't have anything on it. And I still don't know what the code to the clock is. Let us continue. The meager coyote, but what did you expect for only 4 bones? The nefarious rattler, a brittle creature, once past its monstrous fangs. And the unkillable cockroach, it returns to your hand after dying. Cockroach. You know, you're free to get up again, to keep your blood flowing. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. I'm gonna take the boulder again. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be quiet or I will tear you to shreds. Right? So I can take the sparrow or the coyote. I don't have the... Place my stoat there. This is fine. I can take the squirrel and put it there. That'll have to do for now. Now I have enough bones to play my opossum, or I can wait for a little bit longer and get the bones to play my cockroach. I see the way this is going. I concede. You may accept my surrender, or you may finish this match the slow way. Well, given how ridiculous that last boss was, I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna be petty and win this the hard way. If you desire it, you may stand now, if it will allow me time to plan. I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me time to plan your next encounter. But do keep your hands off my possessions. Alright, well, I am assuming that this is telling me that I can do something. Painting hasn't changed. The safe hasn't changed. That's still as it was. Don't think I can do anything there. Well, I don't know if I can do right now. Keep your hands off my possessions. Turns around and start touching stuff. Hey, I mean, the dude killed me last time. I think I'm entitled to be a little bit petty. Why do I look like that? We love that. I can take the elk fawn or the death card. I think I'm gonna go with the death card, actually. It's got decent stats. The amount of items you can carry is 3, and you have 3. Instead, perhaps you'll accept this gift from my friend? Oh, it's a little dude! Hello, little dude! He gave me the pack rat. The prudent pack rat never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. Take my squirrel, and I'm gonna play the bullfrog here, because that'll block the wolf cub from flying and doing extra damage. Although it will make this next thing a pain in my ass, so I'm gonna take a squirrel and play again. So he actually, this guy hits the 2 beside him. Oh wait, no he doesn't, that's a different one. They all kind of look, all the arrow ones kind of look the same. Creatures adjacent to a card bearing this sigil gain 1 power. Are you smart or something? He usually doesn't even bother teaching about bones. Alright, here's a tip. I saw a past victim writing a passcode in the rulebook. Oh, okay. So I think I should be able to... Rulebook. Come on, man. There we go. Appendix 12, subsection 6, abilities 37. How many? There should be a passcode somewhere in here. I think the abilities page shows everything, but I don't know if the... the items shows everything until you discover it. There we go. 273. Okay, I need to remember that for my next, whenever I'm out of this. Okay. Cards. I have my pack rat, my possum, my squirrel, and my stoat. Okay, so I can take my squirrel and my possum. I really need to take care of this, this alpha. Because that's going to be an issue. Pack rat costs 2 blood. But he'll kill off the alpha. Now I can take a squirrel and play my stoat to kill off this guy. Total misplay? Excuse you, that's gonna work. There's no point in letting him get to a full-fledged wolf if he's just gonna die. If he's not gonna play. Here we go. This is, you were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Wait, I forgot to do the safe code. After this. Care to look at my pelts? Or me pelts? The trapper dealt in teeth, the type collected from battle. Those are teeth? Where is he getting all these teeth? Also, hi, Kenny. Because they're definitely not his. Can he run out of teeth? There's gotta be somebody who's tested that. This game's a couple years old at this point. They are gained by dealing damage greater than what is needed to win a match. Take a pelt, free of charge. See the quality? Well, I don't have any teeth, so I'm just gonna have to just take that one. You're leaving already? Please, consider me pelts. My dude, I don't have any teeth to pay you. Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight, but he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. They're actually somewhat useful in a fight, just as like buffer cards, because you can draw them from your hand, and they let so say like that last battle where I had the alpha wolf that I had to stop from doing me any more damage. I had to put a card in front of him. So theoretically you could put a pelt in front of it, and it would stop it. Only for one turn, but it would still stop it. So it is useful in battle. Just not for the attack. I'm gonna upgrade my possum. The power of the opossum was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. Ever look in the rulebook? I forgot to do the code again! They were looking up the bullfrog's sigil. Well, good to know. It's 273. It's right there. But I just keep forgetting to stand up and... Wait, no. Wrong button. Why did I press the escape? Okay, so I can do... Get your nasty hands off the table. So he's got 2 sparrows. That will be blocked by the fur, so the only one I really need to worry about is getting this one taken care of. I'm gonna play my stoat. He's gonna get 1 damage on me, but that's fine. I'm now gonna play my possum. Take care of that. And that'll win it. I don't actually remember what this one does. You encountered a small outpost in the woods, tended by a mysterious woman. Oh, this is the trader. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. I can trade you any of these. Take your time. Wait, I forgot to do the code again. I can take a wolf cub, a rattler, a porcupine, a river otter, a snapper. I'm gonna take the wolf cub, I think. Or actually, the cat was really useful last time. Yeah, I'm gonna take the cat. These pelts are most excellent. My thanks. Alright, so I'm gonna have to fight the prospector again. So I can either take the cat and put the cat sigil on something else. Or I can... Now, the cat's more useful by itself, I think. Or actually, if I put the cat sigil on something that costs... on something that still only costs 1, but has more health to it. I'll go. Okay, I guess I'm putting it on my stoat? Yeah. Alright, and now I get to fight the Prospector again. Lucky me. Wait. My boss battles are high-stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you will either overcome them or die. Yeah, well, I'll probably die. If you're not, I'll let you keep the smoke. Oh, I forgot that was a thing. The incessant clank, clank, clanking reverberated between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. The Prospector. 'Twas the Prospector. Hee-haw! Okay, so I have... I'm gonna place my smoke here, because it doesn't actually have any... Bone King. When a card bear... I forgot to do the safe again. When a card bearing the sigil dies, 4 bones are rewarded instead of 1. Okay, and then I'll take the squirrel. I'm gonna... sacrifice the squirrel for this one. So many bones. I don't have any bone cards, though. I can take either the wolf or the pack rat, but I won't have enough blood to do either of them. Unless I sacrifice... Or I can take my squirrel in a bottle. That works, too. I can play my pack rat, which has 2 and 2, or I'm gonna do my wolf. He's still gonna get 2 damage in on me. But I will have the pack rat killed next turn. Or not the pack rat, the pack mule killed next turn, and then I will just have to try and wait him out. Do I let him get 2 damage in on me? No, I'm not gonna let him get 2 damage in on me. Or actually, yes I am, because I'm not gonna have the resources. Dang nabbit. Okay, so I've got my coyote. Pack rat. Okay, so I need to draw a card. I think I'm gonna draw from my hand. And yeah, my possum will do the trick. There's gold in them cards. Yeah, so that's gonna erase all the rest of my cards, which is why I wanted to draw from my hand. Okay. So I don't have any space to play, so I'm just gonna let the Bloodhound destroy one of my gold nuggets. Prospector boss. Again. I'm gonna save my stoat for later. I'm gonna play my... Nope, you have 3 health. I need something with damage. What do you do? Bees within. Once a card bearing this sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. A bee is defined as... I couldn't read all that, because for some reason my window's like weirdly at the bottom of my screen. Give me a minute. I can play a squirrel and then the bullfrog. The bullfrog has enough health, or... No, my stoat's the only thing that has enough health, I think. But my stoat won't kill it. I'm gonna take the beehive. I thought I had 2 wolves. Do I not have 2 wolves anymore? Damn it. Okay. Well, I can play my bee or my cockroach. I have the bones for my cockroach. Or I can play my coyote. I'm gonna play my coyote. Just take a couple of health off that guy. And then now I can play my stoat, which will kill off the... Take my stoat, kill off the adder, keep me alive. That's the plan. And then I can play a bee here. So that's gonna kill the bee. But then I can take squirrel here, sacrifice my stoat and my squirrel to play the river snapper. Good news is now I have enough to bring out my pack rat, which will take care of the wolf. Wait, what did I get? Oh, I won the battle. I guess I'll find out what I get next time after I get the safe. I'm gonna get the safe. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. So the real perk of most of the rare cards is that they don't, long elk. That is low-key horrifying. Actually, high-key horrifying. Why does it look like that? The pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. What are the odds that I'm gonna make it far enough to get to meet the mycologists? Pretty much zero. I think there's a point where it actively, like, it makes it impossible to win one of the battles on your first try, so I'm gonna go with the Gek. I think that'll be good to have. And now I've got to get the safe. Sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears. You carry it onwards. Whole new map. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. The Gek doesn't actually it doesn't have an ability. It's a 1 health, 1 power, but it doesn't cost anything to play. So I can use it as sort of a stopgap measure. And I get that in a strategy game, I probably shouldn't be focusing so much on stopgap measures, but given the randomness of which cards you draw, they end up being really useful. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. I think the boss at the end of this one is the fisherman, which is a pain in the ass. So, there are some good chances that I'm not gonna win this. Not the painting, the safe is what I need. It was 2, 7, 3. There we go. Stink bug. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt. Is the stoat around? The stunted wolf? This madness must end. Gotta be honest, out of the 3, like, sentient cards in this part of the game, this guy's my favorite. Mostly because he's the only one who's not at least a little bit of an asshole. I can use that to unlock the cabinet. And this is, I think... I don't actually remember how these puzzles work. I think I may have just... Oh, wait, I've got to make it so that there's 5 damage on this side. No? Do I have to make it balance? So that's 1 out of 5. 3 out of 5, okay. 4 out of 5. 5 out of 5. So I have to get 5 damage on this side. I can do that. I forgot that I had put that there. Very well. You may add it to your deck, and I'll deal you one every so often. One out of 5, okay. Can't move that up, but I can move that one down and that one up here. Can I not move that? Okay. So that's locked. That's only 2 out of 5? Why? So that doesn't change no matter where this thing is. It's got to be something to do with this. Is it something to do with overkill damage, maybe? I genuinely don't remember how to solve these puzzles, so it may be a little bit of trial and error coming up. 3 out of 5. Do I need to have everything be dealt 3 damage? Or do I have to have 5 damage dealt in total? 3, 2. That's only 3. That's 2. How does this work? There we go. So I need to have 5 damage dealt in total. It doesn't matter which side it's on. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well. I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges. Oh, there's more of them. Ants. What does the ant do? That's 4 out of 5, so I need to have here 5 out of 5. There we go. Caged wolf. Curious. There's a wolf over here, isn't there? There's teeth in the skull. I don't remember there being teeth in the skull. My guess is maybe when I play the caged wolf card, it'll let me break the cage on this wolf out here. But I'm like 80% sure the last time I did this, it was all trial and error. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go for this one. Just because it gives me more options afterwards. You must make a different kind of choice now. Choose not a specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. I'm always going to go for a lower card. A random card with a cost of 1. What were you expecting? Because now it makes sense for me to do that and go give the sacrifice symbol. What do you do? Stinky. The creature opposing a card bearing this sigil loses 1 power. The choice is yours. See, the stink bug's actually nice to me. I'm gonna take the cat and add it to the something else that's relatively cheap to play. When a card bearing the sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place, and I can't read the rest of that because my window's in a weird place on my screen. it won't, the mouse is weird in this game and it won't let me move around the window, so if I'm playing it in a windowed mode so I can still see my OBS, then I can't move the window. I'm gonna give it to my Gek. It doesn't have any more health, but it does have some power. And now we see if that was a stupid decision or not. You again. Indeed! Our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have another friend here. You've got to be... I wouldn't call him a friend. He is kind of a dick. But I suppose we are in deep this time. Okay, so I'm gonna take my squirrel, use that to play the skink. Or not the skink, the stoat. So I can either kill the beehive or one of the kingfishers. Wait, the kingfishers... Oh, there's a spider right there. Hello, spider. A card bearing the sigil submerges itself during its opponent's turn. So that's not gonna do me any good. I need a... I'm gonna take you, play my stoat, and I can't kill off the kingfisher. So I'm just gonna... You sure? Well, I can't take it back now. What do the scissors do? To the user, you may cut up one of your opponent's cards. Get your nasty hands off the table. I am honestly not sure what to do here. I think I'm gonna take the bullfrog and play it in front of one of these kingfishers and hope for the best. Worker ant. The value the value represented with this sigil will be equal to the number of ants the owner has on their side. Alright, so I'm gonna play you and take care of the beehive. This is fine. The really great thing about this this stoat is that it only costs 1 blood to play, and it has a high enough defense that I can keep sacrificing it for a good couple of turns. So I actually have enough to play my stink bug, and then take care of the other one with this card. The stalwart snapper, a near impenetrable defense. Lewis? Oh, I think Lewis is maybe had a hard time. Or the bullfrog. So you move. These cards are only really useful in very specific situations because after they attack, they move over a space. I think I'm gonna take the bullfrog. I can always use more 1-cost cards. The warm light of a campfire was a welcome sight, though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its health, said one. I think I will. Pick something else. I think I'm gonna go with the Gek here, because that's got the sacrifice symbol on it, so getting some extra stats will be really good for it. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's health. Spawning a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your Gek. Put this one here. And then I can sacrifice you. No, I don't want to play my skink yet. I want to play the bullfrog over here. So strange. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash. Okay, I can do school. I can play my skink, or I can hold off, and I'm gonna hold off on playing my skink just yet. Just focus on taking care of the bees. I think I need an extra bone for my stink bug. So I'm gonna go ahead and play my... I can play either my worker ant or my... I'm gonna play the worker ant here. And then I'm gonna take that extra bone and play my stink bug here. That stings. That's what the card said. That's what the card says. I need something that'll take care of this grand fur. But I can't sacrifice it, I don't think. And I don't have a way to destroy it as of right now. Don't have any other ant cards, so I'm just gonna, I think, just gonna play. My Gek only has one more health on it. When a card bearing this sigil is played, an ant is created in your hand. Okay. What I really need is I need this grand fur out of the way. Because it is currently, if you hadn't guessed, in the way. So the perk to playing this ant queen is that it'll increase the power of my worker ant, because they both gain power from however many ants are currently on the table. Yeah, I think I'll do that. You for the skink, and then these two, sacrifice that for my ant queen. Power in numbers, the ant's creed. Okay, there we go. So I have the teeth to buy a couple of pelts, but I don't have any guarantee that I'll end up at the... Or no, I do have a guarantee that I'll end up at the trader up here. Or I can take this. I don't know what this does, so I can find out what this does. I think I'm gonna take the risk. You arrived at the inky black mouth of a cave. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke, "Pass one of my trials, and I will be yours," in a raspy voice. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or your failure. It spoke again, but first you will choose a trial. The trial of health. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined to pass. The trial of power. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power combined to pass. Or the trial of bones. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 5 bones. I think either health or power is probably my best bet. I'm gonna bet on power. Cool. 1 from the ant queen, 1 from the skink, 3 from the wolf. You have passed the trial. the beast revealed itself. It was. So I can get a beaver with a pack sigil on it. When this card is played, a dam is created on each empty adjacent space. The elk, which attacks 2, or the bat. The bat doesn't have enough health to justify that. Because this sigil makes it move to wherever an empty space is going to be attacked. I think I'm going to take the elk. That seems like my best bet. The inhabited elk joined your menagerie. I also don't know what this does. It looks like it's probably going to permanently remove a card from my deck, probably in exchange for something else, because I don't think they'd give me that. Something that would just, like, screw me over like that. I'm gonna go for it. You came across some familiar stones, but there was something different. You intuited that the fate of the creature selected for this would not be pleasant. I don't know what it does. Stop this. Do what you must. What do I want to risk? I think I can probably risk my cockroach. I don't see it a whole lot, and even if I do, I don't have the bones to play it. You callously slaughtered the cockroach. However, the Bone Lord was pleased by your sacrifice. Oh. I didn't know. Did that work just because I sacrificed a card with bones, or did it only work because or would it work with any card? A minor boon of the Bone Lord. You will start each battle with 1 extra bone. That's useful. Except for the fact that you know, I sacrificed one of my very few bone cards. It's fine. I'll deal. Look. There's a third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy. Biggest killjoy ever. But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. Okay. Kingfisher, Raven Egg. That's gonna be a pain. Okay. So I'm gonna get my stoat over here by, I think, one of the Kingfishers, because they won't hit him. Bad play. Fuck off. And then I can play my Bullfrog up over here. I'm gonna play it over here by the Raven Egg. I think it needs I think it is more important that I kill the Raven Egg than it is that I get. Sacrifice you, play you. I did not, in fact, kill the Raven Egg on time. Which is fine. It's fine. Does that still work if it's sacrificed? No, it just works if it was going to be hit. I can... Wait, no, wrong button. Why do I keep accidentally pressing the... I keep accidentally pressing the escape for some reason. My brain goes, okay, it should be escape to get out of that menu. The River Otter. Pain in the ass is what it is. I need 2 blood to play the Caged Wolf. I don't think I'm going to play that yet. I think I'm going to take this boulder, and does it block? It doesn't block regular, so I'm just going to have it block the River Otter. Okay, I could really use some useful cards coming up. Opossum, yes. My opossum will kill the Raven. I can work with that. And then... I can't figure out a way to get this guy killed. Because I think you need to get him killed to break the cage. Nope. I need to stop compensating. I need to find a way to get around this thing. Okay, wolf. A wolf is definitely worth killing off my stink for, I think. Get some extra damage in. So I can play my elk if I sacrifice my stoat and my possum, but it won't do any good because I need the possum to kill that, and the elk only attacks the two on the sides of it. Oh, I didn't even have to worry. Woohoo. Right, so I can go to the trader and get a sacrifice, or I can go over here, get an extra card, and then enhance one. I think I'm gonna go for a card and then enhance one. The ornery porcupine. Sharp quills await those who dare attack it. I'm gonna take the river snapper. I think I'm gonna need the defense. Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its health, said a hungry survivor. Nope. Well, it's too bad that you don't want to go up there, because, I think you're gonna have to be the one to go up there. Or I can enhance my opossum's health. Nope, stoat's more useful. The fire warmed the weary stoat and enhanced its health. You suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your stoat in tow, you retreated into the woods. Alright. Let's hope I don't die. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler. Go fish. The angler. Mind his hook. Play a squirrel or something when he aims it. That will protect your best cards. Okay, so I can start with... play you there. Take a squirrel. Play this guy here. Which fish? Hard to choose. I think whichever the most recent card you play is the one he steals. So yeah, I'm gonna take a squirrel and play it here. Yeah, fresher fish. Easy choose. Mine now. Go fish. It's me. Yes, I'm well aware it's you. You're the problem. It's you. So now I have enough for my stink bug. And I can play it over here, I think? Yes, over here is probably the best option. Because the squirrel won't attack. Oh, there we go. Go fish. Bait bucket, and bait bucket. Okay, I'm gonna take a squirrel and play my stoat, I think, here, just to get it on the board. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Oh, I really don't like that. That is physically painful to watch. Okay. Gonna take a squirrel. And then with you... Place that there, and then with you... You and you, I can play my river snapper. I'm still gonna take 4 damage from the freaking shark. I should have planned that better. This is fine. I can take my... This is not gonna go so well. It's hard to call it cowardly. Okay, so I can either just keep going like this with the minimal damage. Yeah, I'm gonna draw a squirrel. Place that there, and hope for the best. Yep. That is about what I expected. I'm gonna need to take some more drastic action here. I think I may need to take one of my... Not now, draw a card first. Oh, thank God, it's something I can use. Okay. And place you here. And then... I think if I take you and cut up that great white... Wait, no, that was the wrong... You know what? I'm at 4, I think. I'm at 3. I'm gonna go ahead and tip the scales. So, yeah, brief warning for what's about to happen. It's a little, gross. Ugh. I hate the noise, too. A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. Yeah. I hate that, but it is gonna win me this battle, so... I hate when that happens. Let me relight your candles. Thank you. I could use that. Very well. You may choose a rare card. The Stalwart Mole Man, the ultimate defense. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation, but he costs 4 blood. I'm a tooth for a point. Ollie, I hate to break it to you, but that was not our tooth. That was our eye. Or the strange larva. I'm like 80% sure this grows up into something good, you just have to protect it for long enough to let it grow. So I'm gonna take this guy. You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Let me see. Alright, new map. A frigid gust of wind billowed, unwelcome, into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. Sounds like winter. Why would you use wire cutters? I think they were meant to be like pliers, not necessarily wire cutters. But, yeah, that's... I don't know. But it is something that you eventually have to do to progress the story, I'm pretty sure. So... You had ascended to the snow line. I think I may actually, can I save? Last saved 54 seconds ago. Okay, I'm just gonna double check. I'm gonna do this to double check that it saves properly, and then I think I'm gonna have to be done for today, because my roommate will be home before too long. The drawn cards have to have 3 sigils among them to pass. The Trial of Bones, the 3 drawn cards must cost at least 5 bones combined to pass. And the Trial of Power. I think I'm gonna risk it for the sigils. Let the Trial of Wisdom begin. Wait, shit. Shit. Failure, the creature whispered as it faded into the blackness. I should have gone with power again. Well, that's fine. Now it's last saved 3 seconds ago. I think that it is probably about time for me to wrap up for today, because my roommate's going to be home soon. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I will pick up